In India, the issue of sexual harassment at the workplace is addressed with utmost seriousness. The Protection of Women from Sexual Harassment, or Posh Act of 2013, is a landmark legislation that safeguards women's rights and dignity at their workplaces. This act mandates the formation of an internal committee, or IC, in every organization with 10 or more employees. The IC plays a pivotal role in ensuring a safe and secure environment for women. It serves as the primary body responsible for receiving, investigating, and redressing complaints of sexual harassment. The Act outlines a clear framework for handling such grievances, ensuring a fair and just process for all parties involved. The Posh Act is not just a legal obligation, but a moral imperative. It reflects our society's commitment to creating workplaces where women feel safe, respected, and empowered. The Act's effectiveness hinges on the proper functioning of the IC, which acts as a guardian of women's rights and a deterrent against harassment. The journey towards justice begins with the filing of a complaint. The Posh Act empowers any aggrieved woman, whether in the organized or unorganized sector, to file a complaint of sexual harassment. The IC is obligated to receive and acknowledge the complaint within a stipulated time frame. The complaint can be submitted in writing or even through electronic means, ensuring accessibility and ease for the complainant. The IC maintains confidentiality throughout the process, safeguarding the privacy and dignity of both the complainant and the respondent. Upon receiving the complaint, the IC carefully examines it to determine if it falls under the purview of the Posh Act. The committee also assesses if there is prima facie evidence of sexual harassment. If the complaint pertains to a matter outside the Act's scope, the IC guides the complainant towards appropriate redressal mechanisms. Once the IC determines that the complaint falls under the Posh Act, it initiates a formal investigation. This process is impartial and confidential. The IC acts as a neutral body, committed to uncovering the truth. The investigation involves gathering information from both the complainant and the respondent. The IC summons both parties for individual hearings, providing them with equal opportunity to present their versions of events. The committee also gathers evidence from witnesses, if any, who may have relevant information. Throughout the investigation, the IC adheres to the principles of natural justice. Both parties are kept informed about the proceedings and are given a fair chance to respond to allegations. The IC maintains detailed records of all hearings, evidence collected, and correspondences made. Section 4. Gathering and evaluating evidence. A meticulous approach. A crucial aspect of the investigation is the gathering and evaluation of evidence. The IC employs a meticulous approach to ensure that all relevant information is considered. This includes written complaints, witness testimonies, electronic evidence like emails and messages, and any other material that may shed light on the incident. The IC examines all evidence objectively and impartially. It avoids any biases or preconceived notions, focusing solely on the facts and circumstances of the case. The committee may also seek expert opinions, if required, to analyze specific types of evidence, such as forensic reports or medical records. The evaluation of evidence is a critical step in determining whether the allegations of sexual harassment are substantiated. The IC carefully analyzes each piece of evidence in the context of the overall case, considering its relevance, credibility, and authenticity. Section 5. Reaching a decision, justice and consequences. After a thorough investigation and careful evaluation of evidence, the IC reaches a decision. If the committee determines that the allegations of sexual harassment are substantiated, it recommends appropriate disciplinary action against the respondent to the employer. The Posh Act outlines a range of penalties that can be imposed, ranging from a written apology to termination of employment, depending on the severity of the offense. The IC's recommendations are based on the principles of proportionality and justice, taking into account the nature and gravity of the harassment. The IC's decision is binding on the employer, who is obligated to take action within a specified timeframe. The committee also provides support and guidance to the complainant throughout the process, ensuring her well-being and access to any necessary resources. The entire process, from receiving the complaint to reaching a decision, is designed to be fair, transparent, and efficient. The IC plays a crucial role in upholding the Posh Act's objectives, creating a safer and more equitable work environment for all.